That's another goal. And Amanda F. will recover for State.
Okay, looks like NC State's trying to slow things down a little bit here.
Passes it to Savage. Savage runs in, shot. Goal!
Oh.
By Caroline Savage. In the bottom left corner of the net, off a bounce shot, and that's State's 5th goal. TK with the shot and the goal. Win 5-hole on Beers.
Wonderful shot by TK.
What a great one by TK, and for Carolina's favor, it's going to be 22 TK with it for the Tar Heels.
TK is off and running.
TK's pass to Maddie's great. Maddie
weaving through the State defense.
Maddie shot, Maddie
goal!
Split the 5-hole of Beers.
What an amazing goal by Maddie.
Great goal by Maddie, 5-2. And State will get a free shot out of the restart. Pass to Campbell. Campbell looking. Campbell shooting. Campbell scoring. Put it in the bottom. Now looking for space is Jacqueline. Still looking for space. Kimberly now.
Goal. Makes it look so easy.
Yeah, Beers, we called her name so much, I haven't touched on it. She's just having a great game.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6 saves, and those don't look easy, but she's making them.
She just does it.
Making them work. And now State on the other end. Campbell. And that's going to be a goal. And the Heels still have the ball, possessing it in their own end. Spin move, trying to get through. Shot and goal.
A magnificent shot.
And again, it's the Heels that was knocked away. Shot and goal by Carolina.
What a goal.
Take it.
It's a tightly competitive game.
Kimberly and Campbell, and it's going to be taken by Marcelino. Marcelino, goal, what a goal!
What a shot!
Wow, how did she get through that one? That's Kimberly, weaved her way in and around. Pass, shot, blocked by Beers. And
what a finish.
8-5 is your final.
I'm Savannah Russell, and welcome back to the weekly review on PackTV, where we highlight the top 5 news stories in NC State sports, starting with number 5. Former NC State running back Nyheim Hines scores his first NFL touchdown with the Colts this weekend. At number 4, the NC State volleyball team heads to the ACC-SEC Challenge and rallied to beat the Arkansas Razorbacks in a 5-set series. Then number 3, the number 17 NC State women's soccer team finished their non-conference slate on a high note, defeating the UNC Greensboro Spartans 1-0. Moving on to 7-1-1 on the season. And now moving up to being ranked number 5 in the NCAA. And number 2, the 6th ranked NC State men's soccer team is now 5-1 on the season and picked up their 5th victory of the season, shutting out Quinnipiac with a final score of 1-0. And finally, number 1. The NC State football team was back in Carter Finley, and senior quarterback Ryan Finley threw for his 2nd most passing yards in his career against Georgia State. The Wolfpack defeated the Panthers 41-7. That is all for this edition of the Weekly Review. I'm Savannah Russell from PackTV, bringing you Into the Pack.
Hey everyone, Michaela Green here from PackTV, coming at you live from Carter Finley Stadium. Right now we wait as our NC State football team takes on UVA. As a result of Hurricane Florence canceling the Wolfpack's last game against West Virginia, this will be NC State's first matchup against a Power 5 school. With NC State's record being 3-0 and UVA's being 3-1, it should be a very exciting matchup for today's game. Everyone stay tuned. What do you think NC State will have to do to maintain this lead against UVA?
I think it really comes down to our defense. We just got to keep keeping stops coming.
Okay, so it's family weekend here at NC State. I was wondering if you could rank your family's Pack Pride from 1 to 10, what would it be?
10.
All right, can I hear your best Wolf Howl? Describe Ryan Finley's passes to Mezzi and Angeline in one word. What would it be?
Very good.
Very good. 2 words. All right. All right, and there you have it. NC State comes out dominant by defeating UVA with a whopping score of 35-21. We had great performances coming from Ryan Finley and even better catches coming from Kelvin Harmon and Emeka Mezzi. I'm Michaela Green from PackTV. Catch us next time at Carter Finley as we bring you into the Pack.
Score some goals for NC State.
We're going to have to keep an eye out for her. Okay. Okay, so there's Mendez right now with the ball. She kicks it out. Okay, we see Allie Gorforth separating from NC State right now. Errant kick. It's going to be no good. Ryder kicks it to the left corner. Virtue kicks it back to the middle. And we see,
Oh, what a save. What a save.
Great save by Lineberry. Virtue getting it over.
We saw she could put in the box from about half field, so the shot on goal is not out of the question here.
Yep. Taken by High Point. See a couple of headers here. Okay, State. Oh!
That's a goal.
Goal for NC State. Looks like getting awfully close to that goal.
And she's going to be offsides there. As it was two really wonderful opportunities off of the chip.
All right, NC State trying to work that ground passing game yet again. Okay. Rottweiser with the ball in the corner. Oh. Scooped up by Hannah Callahan. Casey Key, the ball right now. All right. Oh, what a shot. Another goal for NC State. Okay. State scrambling to try to score here.
Dangerous play in the box here by High Point. And the shot is good. That's a goal, Alex.
Another goal for NC State.
Good ball up the field. They have a
They're
runner.
pushing it. Oh!
Oh, and that's a goal.
Another goal for NC State.
And that'll be another corner for NC State with about a minute. Oh, no, 4 seconds. I don't think they're going to take this corner, but I think they're okay with that.
All right.
And that'll be it,
We've
Alex.
reached full time.
All right, so my name is Sarah Tonnison. I'm a junior in civil engineering and I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. So my favorites are butterfly and IM. So I do the 50, the 100, the 200, all for butterfly, and then I'll do the 100, 200, 400 IM. I chose NC State because I want to major in engineering, and the program at NC State is probably one of the top engineering programs you could do. Plus,
We do like when there's no club sports.
What do you mean?
Well,
Okay.
there's always.
This is y'all's. Do not turn it off unless I tell you to. Because if you turn it off early, you'll blow your own ears out.
Okay, yeah. You blow your what out?
Own ears out. This being off while the receiver is on sends just static, and that static is amplified. So it's just going to go really loud in your ear.
I'm sorry about it.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Welcome to today's PackTV broadcast of NC State's Lacrosse team. My name is Blake Challerton. Alongside me, Tyler Counts and Will Osmond. NC State will be taking on actually their alumni team today. It's going to be a pretty big mix of both young and old alumni. There's going to be one player, Bill Roby, class of 75, who's going to be out here in his really old gear, but we're really looking forward to it. NC State's coming off of a pretty solid tournament-style day at ECU recently. They beat App State pretty early in the tournament, beat them by 4, and then lost to ECU a little bit later by 3. Tyler, what are you looking forward to in this game?
Honestly, I'm just looking for a good showing from both the club team and the alumni team. I think it's just going to be a fun opportunity for everyone to have a good game.
And what about you, Will?
I'm just ready to see how the younger guys of this team do against the alumni that have just graduated, just to see, the different play styles that they're working with and, the different levels of skill.
Oh, absolutely, of course. One thing that's probably going to be playing into the favor of the alumni team is that experience, just being older. But we're really looking forward to see what PackLax is going to have to prove today. We'll be right back after these messages.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
All right, crew, let's get started. All right.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Shoot.
Welcome back to PackTV's broadcast of PackLax. My name is Blake Challerton alongside Tyler Counts and Will Osmond. We're about ready to get underway here. NC State taking on the Alumni team with a mix of young and old alumni. Really looking forward to a really solid game.
5 in the middle.
There you
Left
go.
To the face off.
He's gonna be. We're gonna see how he can match up against NC State's very own. I believe that's Connor Boyle in the middle there. He's getting right on down into the dirt.
There we go.
It's gonna be interesting.
You know the alumni did that on purpose.
Oh yeah.
Look at that!
Came out of the ball.
Oh.
Oh man, that is great. You love to see that.
That is awesome. That's the things you like to see.
Absolutely.
It looks like he's coming off the field immediately.
He's in there because he's a brute force on the face-offs for sure.
He's an absolute unit.
Here we have Berger taking it behind the goal. And now it's just going to go
And that's
right
out.
out of play. Not the best start there for the alumni team. Now we've got PackLax on the offensive here now. They're going to set up their offense. Even though they're up against an alumni team that is more or less just going to be like a fun game, that you still want to get this practice in while you can against a pretty experienced group of individuals.
Oh yeah.
100% right there.
Especially just be able to play different play styles around this. You know, see if you can put some in the back of the net and find out something that'll work. Maybe you could use it in the next game.
Oh, that's Evan Ryder on the right side there getting bodied. He's going to kick it back out.
This alumni team right now is looking very physical.
They're not gonna give up easily. That's the team president there, Chris Schultz, running the offense. Still looking to find a weakness. That's a great shot there
wow.
from distance there. I believe that's Jacob Walls with the strike from range.
That was a beautiful rip there into the back of the net.
It's going to put PackLax up 1-0 against this alumni team. You got to wonder if they'll be putting Roby back in for the face-off. Doesn't look like it though. That's a shame.
That is a shame. That was very fun to watch for the time being.
The alumni doing pretty well on the face-offs thus far. Yeah, that's Miller trying to play it inside. Great shot there, though.
There's a great save there from the club team's keeper.
I believe that's Adam Wagner. Ooh, great shot there from distance. Not going to go in, but the alumni team will keep possession here. And that's Miller passing it out up to his point man. He's going to try and put a move on him. That's going to go out the back, but Miller's there to pick it up.
Oh,
Great.
what a shot.
What a shot. Holy cow, that was beautiful.
Over the shoulder finish there from Miller. Just beautiful. You can tell that he's one of the more recent alumni with just the jersey matching that of the actual PackLax team. He probably hasn't been graduated for too long.
And that's just a great effort there, honestly. Like, you don't see those kind of shots too often, but
Absolutely
when you do,
not.
they're usually going to be missed.
Yeah, you cherish the ones that actually result in the goal. I'm still upset we're not seeing Roby in there on the face-off, though.
It's just, it's a shame. I want to see him back in there.
The alumni team looking very good on these face-offs, though. PackLax hasn't been able to get one yet.
I think they got a little scared when Roby won the first one.
He's the intimidation factor.
Uh-oh.
Wayward pass there, about to go out of play. It looks like he's there to scoop it up. That's Deaver. Great interception there, though, from PackLax's very own Ryan Parker. He's going to play it way on up.
Nice pass.
And that's Hank Moss slowing down the offense there, trying to get their shape. Now it's back out to Chris Schultz. Kicks it down 2. And they're just moving the ball all over the place.
Playing that perimeter game right now, trying to find something inside, get an easy shot.
They're playing it behind crease. That's Jacob Walls. He kicks it back out to Schultz. Schultz takes a rip, and that's a great block there from the Alumni defense.
I think that's gonna be one of the keys to this game is which team can have the better defense overall. Because
Absolutely.
lacrosse is usually very high, can be very high scoring. So
for sure. And there's Jacob Walls poking that away from the defense. Now Evan Ryder's going to take a shot. Great block there, though.
He dishes it back out.
And now the Alumni team on the counterattack. He just loses it, but he gets it right back.
Loses it again. Gets it right back.
Oh, beautiful pass, but great defense.
looks like it bounced right out off the stick of the goalkeeper.
Now Miller's going to punch it in, kick it back out. That's going to be a flag.
There's a flag there.
Flags all over the place coming from all 3 refs.
Looks like calling a hold on the Pack Club team, number 33.
That's Parker with the hold there.
So that's going to put the Alumni in a man-up situation, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I believe so, yes. Now Miller. Now the Alumni team looking like they want to hold on to possession for a little bit.
Oh, he lost it.
He just didn't know where it went. That was Davis with the lost ball. Now everybody in the middle battling for it.
Oh, there we go.
Kicks it up to Walls. Gets it down to Ryder. Ooh,
oh, what a
great
snag.
interception. Now the Alumni team trying to gain their shape. Miller tries to push that left side. Wayward pass goes out of play, out the right side.
Must have deflected off one of the club players. That's going to stay Alumni ball.
Now the Alumni team taking it behind crease. Good defense there, though. Another flag. That's going to go out of play.
That's going to be another penalty.
That's called slashing against Jason Seal.
That's going to put NC State with 2 men out, seems like.
Only 5 people on the defense now for PackLax.
One thing I can't help but notice right now is just the Alumni team are thinking passing before they even have the ball in the. It's causing a lot of mishaps.
There we go.
Got some great defense from PackLax.
Not gonna lie with you, the alumni athleticism is still there.
Oh, I know. It's quite shocking to see that. Granted, there are some younger guys out there, but even the older ones still staying physical and contending against these
younger, on the team.
Yeah.
Lacrosse guys.
Guys that play.
Yeah, that was
the guys that are practicing a lot and playing a lot. So.
Oh yeah.
That ball's just
And
going to go
goal
right.
for the alumni.
Yeah, that's just
What a
going to
move.
lay right in front of him for it.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Ball just trickles right in front of you on goal. He's going to score that.
Makes it 2-1 alumni, right?
So yes, 2-1 the alumni team.
Now you want to think PackLax is probably thinking they can't get showed up by these old dudes.
Man.
Darn, Roby's still not in there on the face-off.
That is a shame.
He is,
Roby just bodied that guy on the first face-off.
Just a reminder, we are running 20-minute quarters, running clock, since it is just kind of a scrimmage. But, however, this may shorten a little bit if the alumni team isn't feeling up for it. But they seem to be doing pretty well right now.
Yes, they do. They're contending. They're running with them, so let's see how long that lasts. Honestly, think that if they do get tired, maybe see another appearance from Roby.
Yeah, one can only hope. Now the alumni team
Doing really well with moving the ball, trying to find that space.
What a rip.
Shot.
Absolutely.
Just
You
wide
don't.
of the net.
One thing that seems pretty interesting thus far. It is early, but the alumni team just seems to even have better chemistry than the PackLax team, and
they're from different years.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's crazy.
That just goes to show that NC State blood runs deep.
Oh yes. Oh wow.
Wow.
That's another goal for the alumni.
They
What a
are
move, though.
They are killing it
between his
right
legs.
now. That puts the alumni up 3-1 on PackLax.
Is it just me, or did I see him like fake it and then throw it down low?
Yeah,
I
it
believe he did.
really
Nice
looked
little
like
high
it.
fake, then pretty much megged the keeper. Put that ball right between his legs.
Still yet to see another feature from Roby. Now, NC State's PackLax team got to get one of these face-offs sooner or later if they want to be able to maintain possession and score. They just haven't been able to do so yet.
See the face-off here.
Up.
And
it looks like
Ball still on the ground.
that was face-off
the
won by the
alumni.
alumni team.
Again,
I'm pretty sure that's I think every face-off so far has gone for the alumni team.
every single one so far. But now Ryder gets away with it. And kicks it back out to Hank Moss, but that goes nowhere.
doesn't look like he had help there in the middle.
Yeah.
Not at all. That's what he was looking. That's what you got to be looking for. Those in the middle. So.
Oh yeah. He's got to get some guys. There. You see him moving around the back behind the net, trying to come back in.
Suffocating defense here from the alumni team.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
That was a good defensive play there by the keeper, but kicks back out to PackLax. That keeper's doing phenomenally well thus far. Now he's just going to sky it into the middle.
Looks like a number. The alumni has numbers coming in behind.
Yep.
Number 1 right here for the alumni playing in the
Oh,
net is
wide
30.
open shot.
Deflected off the keeper's stick there and out of play. Should be it's going to be alumni ball.
So who's the ones out of the alumni that y'all have your eyes on?
Well, I mean, you can't go without having an eye on Roby.
That is true.
I mean, it's the oldest guy out here, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's still great shape, obviously. Won the face-off, so
Oh yeah.
I really would love to see him make another appearance. But also keep an eye out for number 23 on the alumni team,
That's Miller.
Miller. He seems like he's one of the most recent graduates. Jersey looks very similar to what the Pack Lax team has.
And that's another goal. Bounced right off the keeper.
It's just going to creep right on in behind Wagner.
And I could have been taken as an own goal almost. That was right on there in the net, and he just let it go. He was trying to keep up with it and lost it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I believe Miller is definitely going to be kind of the focal point of this Alumni team offense.
Oh, yeah. What about number 1 over there in the white? You can see his pads right over there walking towards us.
Oh,
the
right,
defense,
yeah.
And he had that nice goal when he put a faked high, went low on the keeper. So that'd be something to look out for. Maybe a few more of those from him.
It'd be nice, but it'd be nice to see the actual Pack Lax team put one in. And that looks like face-off one again by the Alumni.
They're just pouring it on right now.
They're firing on all cylinders.
I feel like the Alumni team's strategy right now is get out early, so when they do get tired, they can kind of they don't have to worry about making a comeback or anything. Just play defense.
There you go.
Exactly.
Ball's just still stuck on the ground there in the middle. Oop.
Miscommunication there. Ran into each other.
And finally, Pack Lax is able to come away with it. That's Moss. Moss gets it down to Ryder. We see some substitutions coming in now. That is just unfortunate there. Service lost it.
Man. Oh, wow.
Very sneaky play there from Pack Lax. First thing you do when you step onto the field is go after the guy with the ball.
Oh, yeah.
I had no idea who was coming for him.
He's long pulling it, too, and trying to push.
Now we see good defense there, able to deflect a pass. I believe we're going to see that's going to be a penalty on Pack Lax, so now the Alumni team's going to be able to take it. Ooh, almost able to get the interception, but he loses it.
Oh, man. Nice moves there from the Alumni to keep him off the ball.
Absolutely. Just keep him off.
Goes back to the keeper.
If you're the Alumni team, you think you could play a little more methodical just to kind of hold this lead as they throw that pass all the way into the back.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's going to be
tripping,
I believe.
Actually.
Yeah. I see a few more subs coming in for Pack Lax.
I really think at this moment they're just trying to put numbers up.
Another great save there from the Alumni keeper.
And that was a good shot by Schultz, but he's not able to best the keeper in that scenario. It is nice, though, seeing Pack Lax get a little bit more of a possession going here, something they've kind of lacked at the beginning.
Yeah.
They scored early and just haven't been able to answer.
Oh, shot. Nope, it's blocked.
Ryder's shot just goes left, and it looks like it's going to stay with Pack Lax.
This Alumni team is showing some very stellar defense out here. Staying home, playing physical.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Should be Alumni ball.
Now the Alumni team able to set up their offense.
And
that's going to stay in.
I think the only one that has been able to best the keeper for Pack Lax is Jake Wells, right?
I believe so.
I
It's
believe so,
their only
yes.
goal, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, 4-1 in favor of the Alumni.
And that looks like to be 5-1. Wow, what a
Great
shot.
catch and shoot. And he was in midair the entire time in that sequence.
That was
is
that's like a alley-oop in basketball. That's a slam dunk. That was insane. He got that hang time going for him. Such athleticism coming from the Alumni team. That's going to put them up 4. I don't know about you guys, but this isn't what I expected so far. I've kind of expected PackLax to, well, I wouldn't say be in the lead, but at least be a little bit closer than a 5-1 deficit right now.
Oh, yeah. I expected to be a little closer until halftime, and then someone just peaks up.
Right, yeah, of course. Maybe to get the fatigue factor going into it.
Yeah. But it seems to be PackLax came out flat, and the Alumni just came out firing on all cylinders, you know, pushing and passing wherever they could.
I mean,
taking the
PackLax has
shots.
also been making some mistakes, just in general, 2 penalties.
That is true.
Mistakes, giving the Alumni just possession right off the face-off.
Oh, yeah.
So it's almost like they're digging themselves into a hole, and the more they dig it in, the harder it is going to be able to get out of it.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to go out of play there. Now PackLax going to be able to take it. Ryder comes back to get it. Now
It looks like Jake Wells with the ball.
Yep.
Passing around, and
I believe that's going to be the end of the first quarter of action. PackLax facing a 4-point deficit right now, down 5-1 to this very impressive NC State Alumni team. Gotta say that I'm pretty surprised. It's pretty interesting to see how this Alumni team has pieced this first quarter together. But we'll be right back after this.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Welcome back to the second half of action. Blake Challerton alongside Tyler Counts, Will Osmond. NC State PackLax down 5-1 to the very impressive Alumni team, piecing together a great offensive performance and a lot of won face-offs as well, as we see right there.
And wow, what a shot right there from the start.
That's going to stay with the Alumni team there.
Fancy footwork.
The Alumni team has made some passes that have just been phenomenal. Now here's PackLax on the offensive, kicking it out to Jacob Wells. Now Wells back up to Schultz. Ooh. Looks like a substitution error there now, or offsides rather. That's going to give the ball back to the Alumni team.
Man, it's those simple mistakes.
And it's just not going to help PackLax get back into this game if they keep making those silly errors. Now the Alumni team taking it behind crease, kicking it way back out up top. I want to see someone just rip it from distance like that. Good save there from Wagner, though.
Nice push from PackLax. Let's see what they can do here.
Yeah, they're on the counter right now. This could turn into something nice. It's Jacob Wells.
Oh, wow, Jacob Wells with a rip, but unfortunately went over.
And that's gonna, excuse me, that's not gonna stay with PackLax. That's gonna go to the Alumni. Just a missed opportunity there from Wells. That's Hood back there on defense losing it. Now Wells trying to maintain possession.
Played it back to the keeper there.
Simmons gets it right back. He's just gonna bomb it long and
stopped by PackLax.
He was right
now
into
on the counter.
And now Moss into the middle. I believe that's Ryder who's gonna take the shot. Great save. They just cannot get it past the keeper.
The keeper played that ball in stride with number 1 for the Alumni team.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
That could have been a nice goal.
That could have been very dangerous indeed. He just didn't, he lost sight of the ball. He was in this motion of scoring right before he got the ball. Now Schultz going through the middle.
That's the thing I mentioned earlier with this Alumni team. They're thinking about what's next before they even get the ball.
That was just a great prediction save there. PackLax just can't get anything in. Now the Alumni team slowing things down just a little bit. They're going to play it behind goal. Almost loses possession. Nice little behind the back pass. Gonna play
nice pass down in the middle.
That's going to be thwarted by the NC State defense.
Ooh.
Ooh. Great check there. Oh, good block to hit that stick so that way the shot would go way off.
And that position was made from that wonderful effort there to get the ball back from the Alumni team.
Looks like they're gonna have it go the Alumni's way still.
Drop it back, maybe open up some space here in the middle.
It's really interesting to see. It's almost as if the Alumni team practiced before this or something.
And another goal.
It's just crazy. Like I in every Alumni game I've ever seen for like anything, the Alumni team always gets throttled, and that's quite the opposite here. I swear they got together a few weeks back and were just like, hey.
It was just in the IDM process.
Yeah, exactly.
And we still don't get to see Roby come out.
I know all this scoring. They're up 6-1 now. I don't know why we haven't seen Roby featured again.
They just tried to tease us there at the very beginning.
I know.
Let's put Roby in for the face-off. See what happens, and he won it. So I don't understand why he's not coming back out. Want some more?
Uh-oh, that could be, and that's 1-1 by PackLax.
But he can't.
Yeah, he's still maintained possession.
Oh my gosh, that ball's been on the ground for forever. That's gonna go against PackLax, and now, or excuse me, not PackLax. That's gonna go against. Oh no, it did go against PackLax. Yeah. Wow, for a second I was like, see, the Alumni with like the newer jerseys like throws me off. PackLax in the black, Blake. Let's go. They're all NC State, but
Oh, news.
Wow, just trying to put
Wow.
him through the spin cycle and just ends up on the floor.
I think I got a little dizzy there just watching.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's gonna stay Alumni ball here.
Ooh, that pass is going to go all the way back. We're going to see Wells try and chase it down. He's going to let it go out of bounds. Wow, it was tipped by Black. I would have done the same thing Wells was doing. I could have sworn that was off of the Alumni team, but I suppose not. Now the Alumni team working from the back. They're going to play it all the way up top.
Oh.
Ooh, he went back for the shot and he forgot something.
That ball might have been important there, Blake.
Just a little bit.
Tyler, what you seen so far?
You know, just seeing some great effort, honestly, from this Alumni team. You wouldn't expect them to come out here and be playing how they're playing, considering the fact that most of these guys are older. But like Blake was saying, kind of jokingly, but you never know. Maybe they did get together and practice a little bit before this. They know what they're doing. Playing very organized and just great. I know, like, one thing I wish I could see some more of is Roby, but
always.
Clearly that's maybe won't happen, and I think the only thing that could prevent that is the fact that his equipment's a lot older. He was walking around here earlier before the game started, and his helmet isn't like the ones that we're seeing out here right now. It's got some like leather, like flap stuff on the sides, and so probably not up to the quality it should be for a game like this. But it was still good to be able to see him hop out here and get some playing time.
That's awesome, actually, just to see that old gear like that. And I know they used to use wooden sticks instead of the
right.
The
Jeez,
plastic.
man, that's
that they use now
crazy.
is metal.
Just how
And
the
there's
game's
another
evolved.
shot, and that's a goal.
I believe that's Miller was able to put that one in the back of the net.
Don't know how many that's been for Miller, but I'm counting somewhere like 3 or 4 maybe. That's just he's having a game.
Miller's had a day, and that one was from range too.
Absolutely. Well, I'm a little confused. I have 7-1, but it looks like the coach over there just made it 8-1, so I'll just roll with whatever the coach has instead of what I have.
Yeah, I noticed that a little while ago as well. You know, maybe they put a little handicap on the game, started off
Yeah,
1-0
hey,
for the
maybe
Alumni
I
team.
could be complete. They're kind of probably wishing they didn't do that if that's the case, but
No, yeah.
That's another face-off won by the Alumni team.
He's on the run. Oh,
oh, he just
wow.
loses his stick. For a
There we
second,
go.
I thought it like split the stick in half, but I was like, okay, there's no way it was that strong of a hit. Ooh. That was Seal there getting rocked, but Packlax running away with it now. Gets it down to Ryder.
Playing around the back of the net.
Back to Moss.
See if Packlax can get on the board again. I actually think I know what the mistake was over there on the scores table. They gave that goal from Packlax to the Alumni team because it's saying 0-7 over there.
Oh yeah, it is.
What
and
in
there's
the world?
a goal for Packlax now.
There we go. That should be.
Should be 6-2, I believe.
It should be 7-2.
7-2.
I don't know what. There we go. See, I
There.
was right. I'm not crazy. I was like,
Started questioning yourself
I
there.
know. I should have more faith in myself. All right, 7-2 is the score. I was right. Let it be known.
7-2 on this nice Sunday morning, November 4th. It's cold
Absolutely.
this morning, but it's starting to warm up now.
Yeah, it's really
It's
great
starting to
weather
warm
for
up.
this.
Had a
You know,
jacket
the weather's
on.
starting to warm up. Hopefully Packlax will start to warm up too.
Yeah, there you go. Down 5 now. They've obviously proven they can score against this team. It's just a matter of when that NC State Alumni defense has just been solid, goalkeeping solid,
Oh,
as
yeah.
they finally
And I know last year, PackLax was having some trouble with some injuries. So they may be having those people come back now from that.
They also lost some upperclassmen,
They
some
did.
seniors last year.
That
They
is
had
true.
they had a lot of upperclassmen that were seniors specifically that obviously graduated, and now this team is pretty young. They brought in a lot of freshmen and sophomores. One person in particular, Evan Ryder, freshman, number 12, plays a lot on the right wing side, and the few games I've seen in this fall ball season, he's just been phenomenal.
That's good. That's good. That's what they need. Now,
I was going to say PackLax ball.
That's Moss.
I haven't seen specifically what positions they've needed since last year, but I'm assuming that right side was one they needed to fill big shoes with. And
Yeah, for sure.
Seems like he's doing his job.
It's always good to see a freshman step up to the plate kind of
Absolutely.
early.
Oh yeah, and there's another one.
See, now they're getting in their groove.
That is true.
They've won a face-off or two now, and now
Maybe they decided to ease up at the beginning.
Maybe.
Let the alumni
Maybe.
have that false hope.
They're practicing playing from behind.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I would love to know what coach of the PackLax told the guys at the end of the first quarter, like, hey, we shouldn't be losing to these people, like
these old
alumni guys. You know, I think the coolest thing so far through this alumni game, not only is it that the alumni team still is like winning, but also just the difference in the jerseys throughout the years. You see.
Oh yeah.
Especially for the alumni team, you've got some really old ones, and we've got some really new ones as well.
Oh yeah. And there's a mistake on the the side of PackLax there, being on the line for the face-off.
I was actually watching that sequence. It almost looked like I couldn't tell who it was from this side of the field, but whoever it was kind of jokingly pushing the PackLax player and might have pushed him over the edge.
It's fun to see, be able to joke like that in these situations. It's awesome.
Just because you have all these games against, rivals like UNC, Duke, and those can get pretty heated. It's nice to kind of have a competitive game that, it doesn't really amount to a record being better or strength of schedule. It's just good for everybody to get out here, play a highly competitive game with not a lot attached to it.
Oh yeah, and especially you get to introduce yourself to these alumni that are maybe older.
Maybe they have some club lacrosse, like post-collegiate connections or something you could work out with.
Maybe some like adult leagues around the area.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe some mentorship from the alumni to some of these younger guys on the team.
Yeah, that is very true. That's a good point. Maybe maybe they're just starting up USA Lacrosse, just like USA Baseball.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe go worldwide with it. Oh,
and
what
great
a block.
reflex save there from the keeper.
That was a good run too by Walls. And now that's Hood with it. Put a little bit too much on that pass.
Yeah.
Sailed right over him.
And now PackLax seeing what they can't do. That's Gothard out to Schultz to Walls. Now Schultz pushing it through the middle. Gonna play it to Ryder, gets it back to Schultz. Able to collect it.
Nice passing here from PackLax.
Keeping the ball moving, keeping the defense on their toes. That's not what you want to see though, just kind of a careless entry to the middle and just loses it.
Oh yeah, especially knowing that you're probably going to get double teamed right there as soon as you step in there.
Absolutely. Wagner gets it up to Scoggins. He's going to take it across the middle. Now we're going to see what the defenseman can do as he flings it over to Walls, but it... Now Schultz back up top to kind of run the offense. Everybody confused where the ball went except for Moss. Now we're going to see a shot from Walls. That's going to be blocked. And White's going to keep it. Or excuse me, get it. Still getting confused about all this red, white, and black. Ooh, that would have been a beautiful interception by Walls if he could have gotten that. Could have just flung it right into the net.
Uh-oh.
Alumni team having a little bit of trouble just trying to get the ball out the defensive end.
It's twice now, I believe, the ball's going right over his head.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be Alumni ball.
If you guys played lacrosse, do you think you'd run with a long pole or a short pole? You play more of attack and roll with the short pole and a
Definitely
long pole.
Definitely the short pole, because, you know, I don't think anything's better than scoring.
Oh, gosh.
But at the same time, maybe even like a long stick midi would be kind of fun to play.
That is true.
But
I'd probably be more of a short stick myself. I feel like something that it's like to keep in mind is, well, one, I'm not very tall to begin with, so like, what's a long stick really gonna do for me?
Yeah.
Plus, I don't know. Every time I watch lacrosse and I see these people with long sticks, it's like I just don't. It feels like I'm so out of control because it's so long. I don't know. I feel like with a short stick, you could just be able to play
with
like
the body there from the Alumni team.
Now Elliott Benedict over there on the side getting a little mad. Miller might have been playing a little hyper aggressive there. The ref talking to him.
Elliott just walked off the field.
Took his helmet off and just...
That was just a great hit there from Miller.
He's just roughing up the youngin a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You gotta get him used to getting hit.
Could happen in future games to Elliott, but
exactly.
How to watch out for it. I'm assuming. I don't know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. That was kind of a little bit of a cheap shot, but
yeah, right there in the blind side.
And now Schultz. Never mind. What's going on? Maybe trying to calm some tensions down a little bit or something. I don't know.
It seems like he was saying there was too many white shirts possibly on the field, but.
And I think I just saw Elliott go over to Miller and give him a little bit of a fist bump. So.
Good hit.
That's good.
Obviously, no hard feelings there.
Oh yeah. Elliott might have just had the wind knocked out of him or something.
Maybe, yeah. Just got that adrenaline pumping there for a quick second.
Oh yeah.
And now the Alumni team on the offensive third. I'm going to slow things down a little bit, make some subs.
Miller's going to come back on.
And that's going
to
do it for the second quarter. PackLax able to cut into this lead just a little bit. Now only down 7-3. Still got that 4-point deficit from the first quarter. They pretty much split this here second quarter. What do you guys think of that first half of action?
That was actually really interesting. I saw a whole lot more athleticism from the Alumni, like I said, than I thought I was going to see. PackLax came out really flat. I expected a little bit more. To be quite honest with you, I expected them to be scoring a whole lot more. Like you said, the Alumni really came out and did that rather than PackLax. But I can see now the PackLax is kind of getting their minds right, playing a little bit more offensively and strategically to try to work it through the midfield, having some really good shots on. So I can't wait to see what the next quarter brings us.
And I agree with that entirely. You'd expect the younger guys at PackLax to show a little bit more youth and athleticism, some physical tenacity, but didn't really get to see that in this first half so far.
Oh yeah.
Saw some glimpses of it.
There in the second quarter.
That second quarter, yeah, but you know.
What about
one
you,
one
Blake?
thing that I think that may play a pretty big role is just being the fact that this team is younger, a little more athletic. The fatigue role could play a pretty big part in this second half. I'm not entirely sure if they're going to keep the length of the halves the same, just because the Alumni team does kind of have a statement in whether or not it gets played that much. But it'll definitely be interesting to see. But we'll be right back with the second half of action after this.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
Welcome back. Our second half is about to be underway here. NC State down, or excuse me, PackLax team down by 4 right now to the Alumni team. But we do have some more NC State sports going on this week. Tyler, what else do we have going on in the NC State athletics?
Well, we have the men's basketball home opener against Mount St. Mary's on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, we have men's football against Wake Forest for senior night.
And that'll be really fun just because, you know, NC State has not had a night game thus far, only just noon games and pretty late afternoon, just not as fun. It'll be interesting to see how everybody ends up staying maybe hopefully longer than they're supposed to, just because, you know, noon games, everybody left at halftime. Even this game, everybody pretty much left at halftime, so hopefully we're able to see some of that. So we'll be right back after this.
Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to...
Welcome back to the second half of action. Breaking news, Roby's back into the game for the
face-off. Something we've been looking forward to all game. Aw, he just lets the old timer have it. I want to see Roby stay in the game for more than face-off.
Roby, stay in, bro.
No.
No, Roby, stay.
That's a bummer. Hey, he did his job. He did his job. That's all you can ask.
One face off.
Now, we did have somebody mention to us that he has those pretty rare stick that he's playing with, too. Those wooden ones.
So wouldn't that one of the first STX sticks to ever be made? And it's, they're just made out of wood. The head is shaped a little differently than the typical lacrosse head these days. That's when you know he's been around for a while.
Maybe his experience has been playing out on the rest of these alumni, so that's why they're connected so well.
But now, PackLax. A little confused what the call was there. Can't really tell what the ref's
like an official
signaling.
time.
Maybe. I believe. Oh, never mind. I was a little confused there for a second, but we're underway now. Now we got Ryder with the ball on the right side. He's probably going to play it down to. Never mind.
It might have been another ball on the field. I think I just saw a ref threw one off.
Okay, that'll definitely do it. Can't be having that run and twist an ankle or something. That could be awful. But
nonetheless, we have Pack Lax now running their offense. Hank Moss carrying it up to the front of the goal, getting clobbered there by double team, really, and he loses stick, tries to draw a foul, but not going to fool the ref with that acting.
Good try, though.
It looked like Neymar out there sliding around. But this Alumni team right now is just playing suffocating defense. Nothing's getting inside. All the shots are, at least that I've seen from this Pack Lax team, have had to come from outside of the crease.
That is true, yeah.
Nonetheless.
But there's only one Pack Lax player in the middle, and he's surrounded by 4 alumni with long poles.
Makes it really difficult to kind of get a pass inside, something the Alumni team has been able to do pretty often.
Oh, yeah.
Evan Ryder pushes through the middle. Ball trickles out, though, to the back towards Moss. Now Moss over to Walls. Walls back up to Schultz. Now they're just going to swing it all the way around. Oh, beautiful shot there. A little bit of confusion as to which player that is because there's two 42s.
Oh, man.
One of them is the keeper.
I just got an update, though.
Just
Reef Ivy.
Reef Ivy. That's going to be great goal there by Ivy. And it looks like, actually, yeah, the NC State Pack Lax keeper, the other 42, is actually subbed out now. We have Babcock there in goal for Pack Lax.
Babcock was warming up during halftime. It was looking pretty solid.
There you go. We'll have to see if he can make maybe a difference here.
Oh, yeah.
Wagner was able to, he was able to do pretty solid in my opinion. He did give up 7 goals. We'll have to see if Babcock can't do a little better.
He was warming up during halftime with his fellow teammates. Jake Wells came back, and then Ben Klauser on the bench, the one of the injured Pack Lax players. But I did get an update, though. Some players did change their numbers this year. Yeah, so that'll be a shining star to kind of keep up with that.
Our roster is pretty up to date, but I guess maybe in the past weeks or so, there've been some changes.
Oh, yeah.
And now we see Schultz take a shot that's going to go wide left. But Moss is in the back, able to keep possession for Pack Lax. Now Moss plays it in the middle to Schultz. Great block there, though. Walls tries to... to our broadcast. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Lost internet there for a second, but we are about underway for the 4th quarter of action now.
Let's see what this Alumni is going to do this quarter. Maybe they'll hold back on some more defensive side just to maintain the lead.
Maybe, yeah, just to maintain this lead, just to they could play a little more relaxed being up, but you definitely want to apply a little bit of pressure there as the Alumni team loses possession. That's a wayward pass there. Coming out of the back there from, I believe that was Scoggins.
Well, we'll see what they do this time. I think Pack Lax is coming out with some fire in their eyes, trying to pull back this lead, maybe get 5 more points to win it. Alumni doesn't have a goalkeeper. Oh, no,
he just pushed way up. Yeah, for a second I was like, there's no way. That's a bold strategy.
That's risky.
A dodgeball reference. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out for him. But just a little bit of a clarification. I believe that goal did count, so now Pack Lax down 3-9-6 as Babcock collects it there in the back. Gets it up to Ballsboro.
He's going to run with it.
That long stick, keep it out of the... He's just
taking some hits.
A little bit, yeah. Man, Ballsboro going coast to coast. I almost want to see him just try and do like a little wraparound goal here or something.
Oh yeah, he's got enough stick for it. So.
Now Moss with it. He plays it right into the middle,
Oh, man.
I believe that was Seal. And there's a foul.
Excuse me, that was Gothard, not Seal. But he just lost possession there, and now you're going to see a flag on the play going against Alumni in white.
Jeez. I think that's the first one going against them.
Yeah,
I've seen.
honestly, they've been playing a pretty clean overall game this far.
Oh, yeah.
Now we see Hood coming back into the game for the Alumni. Now, PackLax
Just moving it around still.
Yeah. Schultz over to Gothard, who's just going to rip it, and that's going to... Ooh, Walls was not able to get there. And now the Alumni team with it on their half. There as Simmons plays it up. Yeah, you think if you're the Alumni team now, you kind of slow things down just to keep this lead. You don't have to rush.
That's what I'm thinking. They don't need to push it too hard. They can just play the ball around.
Right. Play a nice little defensive strategy. Just pass it. Waste as much clock as possible.
This Alumni team, beautiful move there in the back. Finds the open man. He just tries to tap it in, but nothing going. He kicks it back out. You see a shot from Watkins from distance. Babcock's going to sprint, and
good block.
Efforts will not be rewarded.
See Alumni's ball here. They've got a lot in the middle. They don't really have anybody on the outside to spread it out.
It's very interesting how differently both of these teams seem to play. You have the Alumni team just trying to find somebody in the middle constantly, and then PackLax working it around a lot. Wayward pass there. You could see the frustration from the Alumni, but Simmons was able to tap it forward. Looks like it's going to stay with Black, though.
Yeah, looks like it might have been an offside.
Yeah. See his Ballsboro gets up to Walls. Now Walls down to Moss. He's going to find Schultz back up top to set up the offense. A little bit of cloud coverage cooling things off. Schultz finds the cutter Ivy, but he is not able to find the back of the net as Walls brings it up from the back of the net.
I'm interested to see how they're going to push this because, I mean, like you said, we're seeing two different play styles. Maybe the PackLax will take some notes and try to push the mid
there you go.
A little bit more.
We see that there kind of with Ivy as he, oh wow, that was a, it looked like a shot, but inevitably was a pass, and it comes back out to the Alumni defense. Walls, or excuse me, that's Benedict trying to put a little spin move on him, and he comes away with it, but it goes out of bounds.
Good move though, good push by Benedict.
Definitely good effort there to, I mean, some players may just kind of, whatever, he's closer, he's probably going to get it, but it was a great effort from Benedict.
That's what you like to see though.
Absolutely. You know that's what the coach likes to see as well, Coach Demarest.
Oh, yes. Wasn't he playing earlier with a long stick, too? No, he's moved to a short stick.
I believe so.
Maybe just try and mix things up a little bit just because, you know, being more offensive-minded, he might need to switch things up a little bit.
He was playing defense, though, last time he was playing with the long stick, I believe. Yeah.
Beautiful pass in the middle there to two Walls. Walls able to find the back of the net. That's going to...
How many is that for Walls now? 3, 4?
I believe that's 3. But that's going to pull State within 2 again.
Like they said earlier, this is a ball game.
Yeah, there you go.
It is a ball game.
Down 9-7 now. We'll have to see if they can't make things a little more interesting here with these final few minutes of the game.
So at the moment right now, who would you have to say is the star player on both teams?
Well, I'm probably going to have to go with Walls for PackLax just because he's been really phenomenal on the offensive side. Schultz has definitely been great facilitating the offense, but Walls has just kind of been the finisher, if you will, of kind of capitalizing on everything.
Okay.
For the Alumni team, I'd probably have to roll with either Miller or no, I'd probably stick with Miller. Actually, never mind.
Yeah, Miller's been the one to do it.
I was gonna say Roby, but I mean, he's just chilling over here on the sideline now. I can't. Yeah, don't think I should give Roby. He's done great when he's been in there, but
exactly
it hasn't been very long. So I'll reward Miller with his efforts as he just pulls a shot there, goes out of play.
I'd say that's a very fair analysis. If Roby was in the field, we'd be seeing a whole lot more Roby as MVP.
We'd probably see a few more goals too, if you.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Some nice long rangers from half.
There you go. Yeah,
Roby
just
is
ripping it.
on face-offs. Don't
He
get
is,
me wrong.
Yeah.
He is 2 for 2.
Yeah, that's true.
That's MVP material for me.
Oh,
That's gonna be another
go
goal.
right into
Another
the
goal
back of
for
the
the
net, though.
Alumni.
That 2-point deficit, NC State has just not able to get over. It's just been extended.
That's okay though.
Yeah. 10-7. It's one thing because you think, you know, the coach is like, all right, guys, come on, let's get back up on top.
Yeah.
You got to think the coach probably can't be too disappointed because these are all former players that some of them he's coached. So it's like, hey, they're doing great, and I was the one who coached them up. So
that is true.
I would say, as the head coach, this is a win-win situation.
Hey, there you go. Yeah.
Regardless, because you've coached several players that are out here. You're coaching a team right now, so you'll be 500 on this game.
There's another win for the Alumni on the face-off, and another
Oh
goal
my
right off
gosh.
the bat for the
That
Alumni.
was just
That was beautiful.
running the table right now. That was that had to have taken less than 3 seconds from that face-off.
I was watching them, blinked, and then they had a goal.
Yeah,
That's all I gotta say.
exactly.
This Alumni team is really just starting to let this PackLax team have it.
Which is interestingly the kind of the opposite what we've seen so far. Like the Alumni team started off super strong, kind of waned off a little bit. PackLax was able to make it a game, and now the Alumni team's just like, oh, you guys are coming back? Well, here, let's turn it back on.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
One thing I'd love to see, someone just get bodied here.
That is true. Oh, what a goal for PackLax.
Beautiful shot there from Ryder, the freshman on that right side. Seeing 3 goals within the past 2 minutes. That'll pull PackLax.
What are they, down 3 now?
Down 3, 8-11.
I'd say, like I asked you earlier about the MVP, I'd say Ryder's probably on my list as well.
Absolutely, he's definitely been up there for PackLax for sure. One thing that has kind of hurt him is we haven't called his name too much, just not as much as Walls and Schultz, who have just kind of been the leaders for this PackLax team thus far. But Ryder's definitely played a crucial role.
That is very true.
Especially on that right side that they so dearly love.
Oh yeah.
A lot of their offense seemingly flows through that right side as Miller takes it down to the middle. He's just going to find the open man,
what a stop.
Good block there.
I don't know if y'all mentioned earlier, but Miller's switched
And there's
sticks.
another goal. Wow. What'd you say?
Miller's switched sticks. He's switched from a short to a long stick now.
Yeah.
Maybe go a little bit more of a defensive approach for, I believe, the Alumni team's MVP. Maybe even the game's MVP.
There we go. Hey, might as well.
Yeah, so for our player of the game, do you have does it still count if it's the other team's NC State too? Can we pick somebody from there? Just kidding.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, hey,
I would think so.
I wouldn't see why not.
So it's all an NC State family here.
Yeah, there you go.
Honestly,
Exactly.
it's an NC State alumni game. It's not
Yeah.
like we're playing Carolina
Oh
or
man.
Duke. Playing
What
our own
a-
guys. So.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see our alumni team take on Carolina or Duke now, just because they've been doing super well.
That is true.
This game, I kind of want to see maybe I just have them.
NC State alumni versus North Carolina Chapel Hill alumni.
There you go. Yeah,
Maybe
I
the
want to see
alumni
it.
league.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen. That would be
That was-
interesting.
That'd be really fun.
Some sort of
love to see that.
post-collegiate league where you
We'd
played
get to see a lot
club
more
or
Roby.
varsity level.
I just want to see Revy play, so that's the main reason I'm being interested.
Oh yeah.
Now
And
Ryder.
I still want to see some of these guys play after they're done here, because they're still good, like Miller.
Absolutely,
Yes.
yeah.
Miller's the great example of that. He's running down
As he takes it down.
Wow.
Great defense there, though, from PackLax. Now their feet are all tangled up. The ball's still on the ground. Now we got a cluster of individuals as PackLax is able to come away with it.
Yeah. It looks like Miller has switched to a long stick as well.
Now Benedict with it. He's going to take the shot from range. Not going to beat the keeper from there, though.
That's saved.
As Watkins now with it. Coming across the middle. Plays it over to the left.
Oh.
Nice move there.
Just around.
Great pass. He had his man open on the right side, just didn't find him.
It was a good stop there, good block on that shot.
It's going to be Alumni ball after.
Oh, great.
Not sure what that was called.
Great to kind of do the quick restart there, but oh, it looks like it was tipped off the PackLax defenseman. So now Alumni will keep it. Alumni finds Davis in the middle, but he loses it. See some pushing and some shoving as Scoggins takes it. Gets it over.
Oh, wow.
Over there to Grant. Or Sheriff.
Good stop.
Great stop there from the Alumni defense.
Even though he's let in 8 goals, I will say the Alumni keeper is pretty good.
For sure, he's had quite a few saves.
You also got to consider that even though it's been 8 goals, it's been 2 keepers did this game.
Yeah, exactly.
For both teams, so.
That is true. Plus, the Alumni keeper stopped some phenomenal shots, too.
Indeed.
He's just been those unlucky ones that have gotten by him.
There's Babcock back with it now. He plays it up to Scoggins. Scoggins over to Benedict. Benedict in the middle to Ivy.
Some great link-up play here from the PackLax team.
Just to get it down the field. Now Ryder with it on that right side. Trying to put a move there. Kicks it out to Benedict.
Benedict.
Great move there. Not able to come away with the goal as Moss collects it in the back. Walls lost it for a second, but recollected it.
What a shot by Walls.
Beautiful shot. Better save, though. That's going to stick with PackLax. Never mind, the referee changed his mind.
So Alumni ball here.
We'll see the restart.
Crossfield
That's
throw.
a
See if he gets,
dangerous
see if he gets
pass.
to it.
It's going to crawl right out of bounds.
NC State Lax ball.
So that was Simmons there, not able to get to it. The quick restart from Walls. Yeah. No sympathy there from Walls, not letting Simmons recollect himself back inside as Schultz with it now. Schultz over to Walls. Walls shot does not find the back of the net. And now Townsend pushing it forward. He's just going to take a hit there. Now Moss is going to scoop it up. Took a little bit longer. Maybe the grass there is a little messed up or something. Moss finds Walls.
Be nice to see this PackLax team make a 5-goal comeback.
With limited time left.
Yes, very limited time.
Now Gothard. He's going to take a shot.
Wow.
That's blocked by the defenseman.
Still
now
recovered
Ivy.
there by PackLax.
Nice play around the outside.
Ivy over to Moss. Moss
Great
finds that
cut.
cutter Ryder.
Oh.
And a great save. Dang. This alumni keeper, he's in his bag right now.
He is.
That's deflected off of the alumni player on that left side, and now we're gonna play it up to Reef Ivy. Finds Ryder on that right side. Over to Walls. He gets hit a little bit there. Tried to thread it through the middle. Not able to get anything going though, as the counter is on.
Oh yeah, what a stop.
That was a beautiful interception there from Scoggins. Or excuse me, that's Ballsboro. Nope, it was Scoggins, I was right. See, second guessing myself.
Yeah.
Now Walls kicks it up to, I believe that's Gothard. Now Gothard's going to take a shot.
Oh, wow.
Great save. Now this alumni team can kind of slow things down a little bit.
Keeper's stepping up right now.
I don't know how much time we have left, but if Pack Lacrosse is wanting to put this one away for a W, they got to put the pressure on.
Big scuffle going on in the middle, sticks everywhere. Ooh, beautiful move there. Look at the wheels. Now Watkins in the middle. He finds the cutter and he places it right in.
This will be another goal.
You see the frustration there from Scoggins. He just went right behind him.
This Pack Lax team does not seem to be playing like they want to win it right now.
That's going to take it back to that awful 4-goal deficit that Pack Lax has just been flirting with all game.
Yeah. I think this one's going to be an alumni win.
I believe so as well. Barring an impossible comeback. Maybe, I mean, hey, we saw the alumni score 2 quick goals in a matter of seconds. You could see this Pack Lax team, if they win the face-off here.
That is true.
And they do not, which is not going to help their case, as Miller
and
takes
they
on
have
that
Miller
right.
on the ball, so.
I believe if we see a alumni goal here, never mind. I was about to say, if we see an alumni goal, that'll probably be the nail in the coffin, but a little bit of a breath of life into this Pack Lax team as he just launches that one. And it's somehow, well, Ryder was almost able to gain possession, but now I believe that's gonna do it. You see some celebrations here from the alumni team. Beautiful all-around game for sure. Very surprising showing from this alumni team. Great play from both sides though, as the final score 9 Pack Lax, 13 to the alumni team. Beautiful game though. I was very, very impressed with just the overall athleticism from both sides.
Oh yeah. I mean, there was a lot of good plays on both sides of the field.
Absolutely. We'll be right back with our wrap up here after this.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Welcome back. I'm Blake Charlerton alongside Tyler Counts and Will Osman. Final score here, NC State's PackLax team unfortunately not able to overcome that deficit against the Alumni team. The Alumni prevail in this one 13-9. Our Wolfpack Outfitters player of the game, though, Jacob Wells. Tyler, what did you see from Jacob throughout this game?
Just great effort offensively. He had 4 goals today, so putting him back in the net for this Wolfpack lacrosse team, very good job.
Definitely kind of the facilitator on offense there with Chris Schultz in that offensive third. Will, what do you think of the game overall? Just the Alumni, they came out here, they really dominated. It wasn't entirely expected, but it was very interesting to watch. What'd you make of this game?
Well, I thought, honestly, whenever I came into it, that Wolfpack lacrosse team was going to take the win, but I was surprised and I was shocked whenever they came out flat. Alumni came out ready to play. They came out with the fire in their eyes, and especially Roby right there with the first face-off took it, and that's what initialized the Alumni to get that win.
Absolutely. That was a great overall game from both sides of NC State. No one's really a loser here because we're all NC State family. Nonetheless, great game. I'm signing off. Blake Charlerton, Tyler Counts, Will Osman. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time on PackTV.